Hey everyone, my name is Sean Arnold and welcome to another episode of Yugioh Online Ranked Duels, or welcome to an episode of me typing messages on my PS4 saying good game to Strom19. This is the second match of Subscriber Showdown, which I'm doing against Strom19, where we are going head to head in a match. I believe I was playing my TG agent deck against his why have I forgotten what he was playing? I've completely forgotten what he was playing. I'm recording this way after the fact, the audio for this, so I'm sure we'll figure out what he's playing there. It does look like I managed to win the first game, and so we are into game 2 here, and let's see what we're doing. Whilst Agent of Venus is going to spam the field with loads and loads of Mystic Shine Balls, I just want to make a quick inform you guys of a couple of things that's happened on the channel. Earlier this week, I did a very fun stream called Jerry Beesman versus the World. It is I have a brand new Jerry Beesman deck, which I've been playing on DevPro, and I did the stream of myself playing against lots of people online on DevPro, and I actually managed to win. I think I managed to win more games than I lost, so I'm really happy with the way that stream went, so feel free to go check it out. All of my live streams are directly archived to the channel, and that way people can go back and watch them at their own pace if they can't tune in live. So yeah, that was that, and I also had a subscriber showdown earlier in the week against Porknaiser, doing a different type of synchro deck against his scrap deck, which was really good and really fun to play against. But Strom19 here also put up a really good challenge, and I managed to open up the field quite nicely. I've got a Sanctuary in the Sky on the field, which will reduce all battle damage I take to 0, involving a very type monster. I've got Gachi Gantetsu, who is very hard to kill and also gives everything a 400 attack buff and defense buff. And Ancient Creation Venus special summons tons of monsters from my deck or hand to the field, and that way I can kind of fill out my deck a little bit more. I always hate it when I draw into Mystic Shine Balls in the first turn, but you know, that's just kind of the risk you take, and unfortunately I drew into 2 in that last turn, so it is what it is. Strom19 sets down a card on the field, and he sets down another spell or trap card on the field. I think he's going to turtle up for this turn and just try and bait out a couple of things. So he ends his turn, and let's see what we get on to next. I draw into the Agent of Mystery Earth. The Agent of Mystery Earth is the searcher of the deck, and a really good level 2 tuner while she's at it. So let's summon her to the field. Now, typically speaking, the Agent of Mystery Earth can search out cards which have Agent written in their name, but if you have the Sanctuary of the Sky written on the field, then you can search out a different card called Master Hyperion. Master Hyperion is kind of like the Blackluster Soldier of this deck, and it is a card that's really easy to special summon and can do a variety of effects, such as popping cards on the field by banishing agents in the graveyard. However, I'm not going to be able to do that yet because I have no graveyard fodder to use for Master Hyperion, but it's nice to have around. So I'm going to have to do some kind of synchro summoning so that I can get rid of a couple of cards on the field, and that way I can put some cards in my graveyard for Master Hyperion. So let's see what I can do. I can go either into a level 2 XZ, or I can go to a level 5 Synchro or a level 7 Synchro. I'm probably going to go for a level 5 Synchro because I don't want to use all of my materials. I do want to have something around for Master Hyperion to banish if he needs to be special summoned. So I'm going to go for Samsara. Samsara is a Dragon type level 5 Synchro monster who has a unique effect. He's pretty much Monster Reborn by a monster, and when he is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard or destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you get to special summon 1 monster from your graveyard, from either player's graveyard to the field. So now that I've got those 2 in the graveyard, I now have some fodder to banish, and I'm going to banish off Creation of Venus, and now I'm going to summon Master Hyperion. And Master Hyperion has an effect where I can banish another light fairy type monster in my graveyard, and I should be able to pop some cards in the field. That is, if Strom19 doesn't respond and say negate his summon. Looks like he's not going to do so, so we got it through. So we should be able to activate. Let's see what we're going to go for. I could go for the spells or traps, or I could go for the monster. In this situation, it pretty much is safer to go for the monster, because when I don't know what the spells or traps are, you don't know whether your opponent can kind of respond and use their effect. Whereas a monster really has no choice but to be destroyed. So I always try to go for the guaranteed effect unless I really know what that face down monster is, and or I know what the spells and traps are, and I know which what I can pop. Fortunately, the attack goes through, managed to do 3,100 damage to Strom19. A nice big start there, and yeah, let's see how he responds in his turn. This week my challenge has been to learn a synchro deck and learn more synchro based builds. Revarz619 suggested that I should do a shooting star Quasar deck. Maybe I will do one of those in the near future, although I am looking forward to the next deck I'm going to be making. I have a brand new deck which I'm having a whole lot of fun doing testing right now and recording some videos of, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Something really quite unique, but I won't say anything much here. I might try other secret decks. TG Agents is fun, but it's not, again, it's really just not my style. You know, it's fine to play and it works really well, but it's just really just not me. But it's I'm not discrediting it in any shape or form. Anywho, Strom19 cheekily has stolen my Master Hyperion, used it to snatch steal, and he's attacked Gachi Gantetsu. I believe he went through that because he knows he has to start getting rid of some of the materials. Not actually really quite sure why he didn't say go for, I don't know, Mystic Shine, get rid of that. But that's okay. Now in my head I have Archlord Christia. Archlord Christia is a strong monster, but I find it sometimes a little bit cloggy with how fast the format's going. It's a monster which you can special summon when you have exactly 4 fairy type monsters on the field, in your graveyard, and while it's face up on the field, never player can special summon. In this deck, you kind of want to special summon, so sometimes it can be a bit of a hindrance, but it is nice to stun your opponent sometimes. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Okay, over to turn 6 here. Strom is going to use my Hyperion to attack probably Gachi again. Yep, there we go. Gachi is going to lose more of his attack boost, which is really nice. Yes, I should use the effect of Gachi, and unfortunately I'm going to have to send another version of Mystic Shine to the graveyard. Gachi is a really durable monster. There are other rank 2 XCs which are really good to use in a deck like this. I just don't have them at the moment, but Gachi is a really good one as well. Strom19 sets down 1 card and ends his turn, and now it's over to me. Hopefully I can draw something good. Maybe an MST would be great. I managed to get the Agent of Creation Venus. Now the thing with Venus is she's a bit of a double-edged sword. You really want to have one of her in the opening turn, and her effect to be able to special summon 3 monsters practically on the first turn, even though they're weak monsters, is really good. The problem with Venus though is that once you use her effect and get all the Mystic Shine out of your deck, you kind of don't need any more copies in your deck, but it can't really be helped. It's not actually searchable by any other means, and so you really got to run 3 copies of her. So she can at least be used as a beat stick and as fodder for a synchro summon, but at the moment I'm not going to be able to use her effect or do anything, so I'm going to just set her on the field and then my turn. Also, while I'm waiting for Strom to carry on his turn, I also did a stream as of this recording last night. This stream was of myself doing a stream called the 5 Bs of YouTube. Often I get asked by people, you know, how do you start a YouTube channel? Do you have any tips or advice? Can you help me start a YouTube channel? And I've done it before in the past. I've actually helped other people make their own channels. And but I thought I would also do a stream, which I was originally going to do for the anniversary of the Arnold's play on August 2nd, I believe, is when our channel was made 2 years ago. But I actually might be busy around that time, so I figured let me make the video now, and that way I can make other videos in the future to help other people. So if anyone else is trying to get into YouTube themselves, feel free to go and watch that. It's just a kind of a summary of the things which I learned, and 5 tips and advice for newcomers. Okay, so Strom19, he has used Gaga Magician and my Master Hyperion to summon a rank 8 monster, and that is, I can't even read the full name here, but it's Dark Matter Dragon. Dark Matter is a really strong rank 8 monster. It can end games quite easily, and I'm not really sure if I have a way to really kind of stop it. Galaxy Eyes, also this is Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, I can read it now. Yeah, Galaxy Eyes is really strong. Galaxy Eyes can be overlaid into Dark Matter if Strom has it, But your Galaxy Eyes is really good because it can negate the effects of all monsters on the field at the start of the battle phase. So things like Gachi Gachi won't even work. I don't know if it negates Samsara. It may or may not. If it did, then I won't be able to use it. But if it didn't, it'd be great to special summon, say, like a Master Hyperion. Shame that it's still attached to Galaxy Eyes. And no, it doesn't negate it, but I don't really have anything I can go back into. So, I mean, I can steal one of my opponent's cards, so I'm going to steal Go 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 Golem. Go 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 Golem is going to just sit on the field. He does have an effect where he cannot be destroyed by a battle once per turn. Although this isn't really going to matter with Galaxy Eyes on the field because Galaxy Eyes negates all monster effects. Also, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, Galaxy Eyes gains 1,000 attack. So it is now 4,000 attack. So yeah, it's pretty huge, pretty hard to deal with. I don't know if I really have the resources to kind of make a comeback in this situation. It's been just really down to the luck of the draw. And Strom has a nice back row set up. 3 cards to protect his monsters, plus 2 decent monsters on the field. So I drew into TG Warwolf, but TG Wolf again isn't really too good in this situation. TG Warwolf is a nice special summon, but I can't really synchro summon into something big. Going into say like Black Rose could be helpful, but I'm not going to be able to do that. And yeah, this isn't going to really go too well for me. So let me flip summon Venus. And I'm having to think about it. I'm trying to decide what's really going to be best to do. I'm looking at my graveyard to see how many monsters I have in case I can special summon Christia. And I summon TG Wolf. And am I going to go to a rank 3 play? I think I've pretty much come to terms with that. This is kind of a bust. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything really against this. Oh yes, I'm going to go into Live here. Okay, so rank 3 synchro summon. Rank 3 synchro summon to Levere, the Sea Dragon. Levere is a really good card which can detach 1 XE material and special summon 1 banish card. If I can special summon, say, the Agent of Mystery Earth, I could go into maybe a synchro summon. So let's do that now. Detach Venus. Bring back Earth. Now, it's a shame I didn't have a level 5 monster on the field. I could go into Black Rose and destroy everything on the field, but I only have a level 6. I don't even know if I have a level 6 that can really do anything here. I have Goyo. Yeah, I've got Goyo, but not really a whole lot I could do here. Yeah, that's it really. It's just Goyo. Go yo-yo, bro. Okay, so what I'm doing here at this time is I realized I could special summon Archlord Christia, but the thing is like what I was saying with Archlord Christia earlier, she stops other special summons, so she can be really counterproductive to what the deck is trying to achieve. So I can't even go into a synchro summon now, even though I special summon her. And I think, you know what, at this point, I think the game is kind of done. I've pretty much used all my resources, and I can poke for damage and see what I can get with that. I can poke into Gardener. That attack goes through, but do you know what? At this point, I'm kind of starting to realize, yeah, there's really no way I'm going to come back from this. And rather than log it out and struggle, I think I'm just going to, well, I'm going to get my turn for one. But I think I might just call it a day there with this game, because you know, I'm already 1 game up. I can afford to go risk another game here, and although there's a chance I could make a comeback, and I do actually implore a lot of new players to kind of always see a duel to the end. I feel like in this situation, it's not really going to happen. It's, yeah, look, literally all of my resources are gone. Sanctuary in the Sky is gone. Dark Matter is doing his work. Really very unlikely I'm going to be able to make a comeback here. And, yeah, so he has destroyed the Sanctuary in the Sky. Galaxy Eyes is going to destroy Earth. Can at least see what I'm going to draw into. But, yeah, no, Strom has kind of got this locked down. It was a good pull for him to take Snatch Steal, to use Snatch Steal to steal my Hyperion and use it to go to our rank 8. I'm starting to wonder how good a Gaga deck really is, you know, because Gaga monsters have really unique effects. Okay, so a couple of attacks later and a couple of turns later, we are in this situation here where I've pretty much lost all of my resources. I've got a couple of cards on the field, but my opponent has a card called Number Wall on the field, which prevents XE, I think, the XE monsters from being destroyed or by effects. Galaxy Eyes, a card called XE Unit to negate monster effects on the field, and I don't really have any really good level 5 monsters to synchro summon into. So yeah, no, I think Strom has got this beat. So good game to you, Strom, and we got one more game to go. So hopefully you guys will tune in tomorrow for that. See you then, and take care.